together.
Just take it easy, champ. Why don't you stop talking for a while?
Maybe sit the next couple plays out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm gonna quit.
Here comes.
Well, he's not sitting out this next play. You've seen him as Champ on Anchorman. You've seen him as Todd Packer on The Office. You've seen him all over the late night circuit, plenty other TV shows and films. We have David Koechner headlining at the Helium Comedy this weekend. He joins us in studio right now. That is my favorite line of yours in Anchorman.
Well, thank you.
So I had a little say in the clip that was shown.
Nice, good cue up there. Yeah. Right on.
What was your favorite line that you said in Anchorman?
There are so many good ones. I don't know. I can't remember.
A lot of them probably
you really want to
ended
know?
up on the cutting room floor, right?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Because so much of it was
from the first Anchorman, I'll tell you my favorite is this. I'm talking to Christina Applegate's character. What do you say we go out, have some chicken, maybe some sex, you know, see what happens. Which I think is appropriate to say to anybody at any time.
Well, maybe not on a morning show.
Oh, not a morning. So this is an afternoon show. I could say that. And I'm quoting a line. I didn't say that to this young lady just now,
That's
folks.
Right.
So I wouldn't say anything untoward to you, Miss Hall.
Okay, thank you so much,
Halsey.
Mr. Koechner. Halsey, I like that nickname. That's great. That's like a hockey-style nickname.
That's with an IE, by the way.
Yeah, Halsey. Okay.
Yeah.
For the record.
For you guys at home. Yeah.
With an IE. And your name is with an OE.
OE.
But it's pronounced.
It's Koechner.
And you were giving me the pronunciation.
It's the correct mispronunciation is Koechner. It's a German name. It should be Koechner. But everyone looks at that name and goes, I don't know. It looks like Koechner. You were saying Koechner.
Right.
Kind of a dirty girl. But so you look at it and you think Koechner, something like that, or Koechner. Then you hear it's Koechner and you go, I don't care.
So it's Koechner.
I know what people think. I'm inside everyone's mind right now, Halsey.
You're inside my mind for sure.
The aromas in this room are so pleasant. Yes,
You're
go
also
ahead.
inside our News 4 news station.
Uh-huh.
On Anchorman, you became well known for being part of the Action 4 news team.
Right.
What is it like for you to visit local news stations across the country? Is it something that you look forward to?
Of course. You got to meet local celebrities and personalities like yourself. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Plus, there is a reaction when you go to a local news and people are like, uh-oh, what are you going to do? Because you've been lampooned.
Yeah, industry just love that movie.
And it's personal for them, right? Because they feel like that's kind of like our thing.
Yeah, it's an inside joke.
Right.
And so people must just really enjoy talking to you about it.
They do. And they expect me to be a horrible human being like Champ Kind. But I'm not. I'm not that, folks. I'm not a bad guy. I'm a good person.
And one way to prove that you're a good person, I read on Wikipedia this morning that you are a father of 5.
Right. Which doesn't make me a good person.
Twins. Well, no, the part that makes you a good person is that you everywhere you go, you're thinking of your family.
Right.
And there's a reason.
Because of the tattoo?
There's proof of that.
The tattoo? Do you want to see it?
Well, we have to see if anyone else has looked you up on Wikipedia today, and if it's true. Not messing with your mic, but.
All right, there we are.
So there's proof. All
There's
5
all
of
the
your
kids.
Charlie, Margot, Sargent,
Yep.
Eve, and Audrey.
Yeah. And so there's my wife, Lee, and the kids say, Dad, why aren't we in the heart like Mom? And I say, because I don't love you as much.
Well, I have a feeling it's probably because Lee came first, right?
Lee did come first, without the...
And where is the family? Where are they?
Los Angeles.
And they're all the kids are in
They're
school?
asleep right now.
They're asleep.
Yes. Eve, Charlie's in high school. Margot and the twins, Sergeant Audrey, are in grade school, and Eve's in preschool. Right. And she says, damn it, all the time. I just get that out there.
And you're here in Buffalo. You're headlining at Helium Comedy Club this weekend. What is your comedy show like?
It's much like this. No, my comedy show is like a standard stand-up act where you've got jokes, stories. I also do characters. I bring a buddy out at the end. We in the show with 3 songs as a different character thing. Do the dirtiest song ever written. So
Okay, don't sing that here.
I'm not going to sing it here. I don't want to get you fined. Halsey, we're buddies. It's not my first time on television.
No, we know
I love that you're kind of going, here's what you can and can't do. Here's your parameters. I tell you what, folks, you come into this show, Halsey is going to give you an education.
That's right.
Sometimes it's a light scolding, as I've received today. But the aromas, I think, are what we
run
really
a tight ship around here.
You do.
And I want to call you Todd because I know you from The Office.
Another
Todd Packer.
horrible
I'm
character.
thinking, when I look at you, I want to call you Todd.
You can.
Okay.
Okay, I
Todd.
want to call
if you're calling me Halsey, I'm going to call you Todd.
I want to call you Wendy. Because I want to. Todd Packer, you're referring to from The Office. Another horrible, despicable human being.
But a lovable character for the audiences at home.
I guess, because you're like, oh, I know someone that horrible. but that's really not like me at heart. And you couldn't put Packer on the air because you're like, what is going to happen?
That's right. But we can put David on the air, but I'm still wondering what's going to happen.
I love that you're just a little bit on edge. Like, I don't want to get fined by the FCC.
Will people who come to your show this weekend be on the edge at all, do you think?
They'll have a religious experience.
Okay.
Yeah. Here's the thing. If you come to my show this weekend, tonight 2 shows, tomorrow 2 shows, if you come to the show, you don't have to go to church on Sunday.
According to you.
I've talked to the Pope and so several local pastors. So according to me and the local conclave of spiritual leaders, you don't have to go to church on Sunday if you come to my show. And I'll tell you this, whether you like church or not, my show is better than church.
In your opinion?
Boy, it's almost like we're doing a Sunday morning political roundtable. This is point counterpoint.
This is Winging It Buffalo style. This is serious business here. But
Guess what I'm doing?
Thank you for coming in today and entertaining us. What are you doing?
I'm winging it.
He's winging it, Buffalo. When you're in Buffalo, that's what you got to do, right?
You got to wing it.
Okay, so you play the sports anchor on the Anchorman franchise. Are you a sports fan in real life?
I am.
And what's your favorite? Who's your teams?
The Kansas City Chiefs.
All right.
I will say this: when I got engaged to my wife 17 years ago, I proposed to her in the morning wearing a clown suit. Not kidding. Later that day, we went to the game.
Did you wake up in the morning and put a clown suit on?
I did that day. Do we have time? Let me tell you the story real quick.
Yep,
okay.
yep.
So when my wife and I were dating, one day she told me she'd had a dream the night before that I had proposed to her, and she was at her summer camp being a counselor, and all the kids are running, come see this, and I came around the corner wearing a clown suit with an engagement ring. So I asked her a couple questions about that, and then she felt terrible. She was like, what am I doing? Telling him this story because, we weren't engaged yet. So when we did get engaged, I decided I would wear a clown suit.
You made that happen?
Yes.
And you went to the camp?
No, we were at her house, and her father knew I was going to propose that morning, and I had a couple balloons, and I put some chocolate kisses in one balloon and some rose petals in the other balloon, and the final balloon, I had this airplane because we'd met in an airport. I put the engagement ring around there, so I walk in. First of all, her dad wakes her up, and he didn't know what to say. He's like, hey, wake up, Dave's sick, he needs you. And her father was a doctor. She was thinking, if he's sick, why aren't you taking care of it? You're a doctor. So then I come around the corner wearing the clown suit with the 3 balloons, and she was like, it's happening, it's happening. So she had a nice cry because the prospect of having to be married to me for life would make anyone weep with joy.
Well, you already had the tattoo, so you had to
Didn't
go
have
through
it quite yet. And then later that day, to bring in this to a local story, a local interest in winging it,
yes.
Went to a Chiefs versus Bills game. Chiefs won 22-16.
There we go. There's always a Western New York connection. We hope that
my
you root
roots,
for the Bills on
it's
Sunday.
a special place to me because the day I got engaged,
That's so great that you remember that.
Played the Bills, yeah.
There we go. Did they win? Do you remember?
The Chiefs
Score of the game? Well,
it was 22-16.
That's not so nice for us, but good
the
for
first
you.
half was a kicker's duel.
Okay.
And then the second half we had a 94-yard return. And we won the game.
All right, there you go. The highlights from Champ himself. Thanks for being here today. We appreciate it.
Do you want to tell a story now?
That's all the time we have.
A personal story
but
from your life?
We would like to hear you give us a little whammy as we head to break here.
A little whammy or a big whammy?
Whatever size you're comfortable
with. You do it first.
Whammy.
Whammy!
There we go.
I'm here with Halsey and whammy!
And that's all the time we have, folks. It is time to send it out to Todd Santos, the real Todd, over in the weather department. Hey, Todd.